Before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking. There's not enough drinking in the world today, wouldn't you agree?
Please, you first. I insist.
I will just rest here a moment. Although it is damnably cold out here, I don't look forward to the trip back down.
I just need to rest a moment, right?
Perhaps we might share a carriage after the party? I know, we've just met. But think, by the time the party is over, we'll no doubt be fast friends. I look forward to it.
I just need to rest a moment.
I'll go after you. Although these fellows know me, I never miss one of Ellenwyn's parties, you see. Don't mind me. I'm perfectly insensible. Please, take your time.
I'm paid to wait to take you home. Enjoy yourself.
I'll go after you, although these fellows know me.
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please. Thank you, sir. Go right in.
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poisoned dagger strapped to my thigh, etc., etc.
I'm just doing my duty, sir. Everything's in order. Welcome back, sir.
Yes, yes. Now, to find myself a drink. Inside, my friend, inside, where only the women and drinks are cold.
Go right on in. The party has already started. Go right on in. The party has already started. The Thalmor Embassy welcomes you. Guests are advised to remain inside the embassy. The Thalmor Embassy welcomes you.
Guests are advised to remain inside the embassy.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are? Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the...
Of course. I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself. The hospitality of the Thalmor Embassy is at your service. Quite often, yes. The only thing I enjoy more than luxury is sharing that luxury with those who can appreciate it. But I also enjoy learning the latest gossip and hearing the most intriguing rumors. Of course not. One does not gather the most important men and women of Skyrim and then serve them cheap ale and stale bread. This is only a taste of the benefits that accrue to those that align themselves with Thalmor interests. Oh, I
hope they'll serve the roast
One of my
meats
main
with bitter
duties
green
is to
sauce that
foster
we
a
had
better
at the last
understanding between the Aldmeri Dominion and the
was
people of
delicious.
Skyrim.
You speak truly.
I also oversee the activities of the Thalmor Justiciars throughout Skyrim, although this has been most unfortunately disrupted by the war.
They seem to think it's at least a dozen, but I'm sure they're exaggerating. They're probably trying to scare us into giving
The
up more
Thalmor
money
Justiciars are
so
so
they can
often
save us from the
misunderstood.
dragon's threat.
Our primary goal is to preserve the peace between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. The worship of the false god Talos contributed to the unfortunate friction that led to the Great War. Following the Great War, the White Gold Concordat set out the terms for peaceful coexistence between the two powers. The Empire and the Dominion agreed that the worship of Talos was a relic of the past and must be eliminated in the interests of peace. But I'm sure you didn't come here for a lecture on high politics. One of my main duties is to foster a better understanding between the Aldmeri Dominion and the people of Skyrim. I also oversee the activities of the Thalmor Justiciars throughout
The Great Order in
Skyrim,
Windhelm is little
although
more than a
this has
slum.
been most
It's shameful that the
unfortunately
Dark Elves
disrupted
are
by the
made to
war.
live that way.
I couldn't agree more.
The degeneracy
Do
of the
enjoy
Empire is on
yourself.
display here in this room.
Well, there might be nothing to it, but I've heard that the feud between the Greymanes and the Battleborns in Whiterun has grown ugly. Frollia Greymane is convinced that the Battleborns have abducted one of her sons.
It's a necessary part of my
Is
job
my
to
star
mix with the
seeing
upper
to
classes
your
of
needs?
Skyrim.
Everything
Such
is
as they
splendid,
are.
thank you.
It pleases me to hear you say so. I'm so glad you could attend today. One of my main... I also oversee the activities of the Thalmor. As long as the Empire continues to uphold its treaty obligations, my government does not concern itself with the internal politics of Skyrim. Do enjoy yourself.
It's only a matter of time before your whole rotten empire collapses of its own decay. No offense. There are those in the Empire who would wish to evade their obligations to help root out the Talos heresy. Fortunately, those most opposed to the Emperor's wise policy have now branded themselves traitors as well as heretics.